Yellow, yellow. Live again. Let's go. Anyway, finally here. Let me get rid of this. Hello, Eerie. I'm good. Guess I don't have anything open that I don't want to have open. I'm still live with just one screen, so it's a bit scuffed. But it's fine. So, I joined a GMTK jam team, and here we are. Let's tweak this to the 10 FPS. Don't feel like it changed at all. Not changed. Yeah. So I was gonna start getting into it. Also, actually, before I get into this, I can say that I haven't really done anything for the voxel parkour game. I still have to figure out the camera matrix. I did look into it, and I have more of an understanding on what to do, but you know, it's still a to-do for later. Also, I'm hoping the mic audio is fine. Some kind of half whispering. Anyway. Yeah, I mean, that was me as well, right? I tried to come up with something, and for anyone who doesn't know, the game jam theme is loop. I had some ideas, but there weren't really anything that I could execute on my own. I didn't really want to start like forming a team when I can't necessarily fully commit to the jam because of just circumstances. So then I was like, okay, let me just find a team that I can help, you know? And here we are. I found a team that I can help. And I'm helping them. Yay! Let's see. Rename this. Let's go. As long as get start. So we have the environments just as images. Which, you know, works. It works. Ooh, I'm thinking instead of I could try to make these separate scenes and whatnot, but I could also just put everything into one scene. Let's just have everything here and just teleport between the rooms. I think that'll be a bit faster. Could do. It's gonna be called root, whatever. Also, I just put it somewhere where I wasn't supposed to place it. Go here. Into the rest folder you go. A little bit of organization there. I could still make these separate scenes and then put them into the same scene instead of just doing it like this. We'll see, we'll see. I already have this here. Not too bad, like, stupid. With these here. There we go. Okay. So we want to have transitions on these areas, and then just have some collision on the ground, possibly some interaction on the NPCs. Okay, let's get started with the easiest thing, which is just collision. Also, well, let me check that I'm not getting spammed on Discord. Nope, I'm not. I hope the resolution works out on this. Put the player in here. Yep, this seems to work out. We're on the same scale. That's really good. It's there. Sure. Oh shit, we're fast. Okay, we should make the character a bit slower. Holy fuck. 300? Maybe? The wrong scene. There we go. Yeah. So we jump really fucking high, but whatever. Now we can jump out of the level. Let's go. I think I actually placed the ground level accidentally, like on the perfect level. Make the jump a bit lower. 300 maybe? Wrong scene. Oh, 300. 350. And then we're gonna make the jump a bit faster. I think that's fine for now. Yeah, PSA, if you make a platformer, please figure out like this math so you can define your jump in terms of height and time instead of gravity and jump power. It's so much more convenient this way. And actually, I'll pull up the thing. It's this video. This video is good. Also, damn, I have to watch this later. Maybe also this. We'll see. Yeah, the GDC video is really good. It helps if you understand math, but yep. Anyway, we have these doors. I guess we are just gonna have a thing for detecting button input. Player is gonna handle moving to the next level, I think. It's actually gonna be easier to change scene. Question mark. We'll see, we'll see. Now, let me get another level, set it up, and then see how I connect them. It's kind of hard to connect levels when you only have one. Do this one next. So let me check. Yep. I'm like paranoid about my phone not showing the chat. It's like, okay, 7.5. Let's put it here. Minus 20. It's a bit below that. Probably around there. Yes. You can indeed talk through Twitch chat. Oh my god. Dude, I zoomed out the chat on my phone because I had to put on like desktop mode so that I can actually see messages. I zoom out on my phone, it's like, oh, high touch thing, set this up. No, I just tried to zoom out, please. Anyway. Yep, you can indeed. Set up these platforms. I'm probably gonna make these one way, so you can just go below and jump. Sounds like a good idea to me. Yep. What is amazing? You mean the one-way thing? I didn't mean to do that. It's like actually a pretty good spot for this already. I wonder which way that is. Oh, nice. It's just immediately the correct way around. Very cool. It looks like you should be able to jump on this, but it's not quite high enough. That's whatever. No time to overthink that. Yeah, time to put a thing here. One around there. Wrong scene. Get out of the level. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Alright, looks kind of weird that you can just jump up here. Also, we could make the background color like completely black instead of this default gray. Or even, I don't know, like the room doesn't really have a ceiling. That's kind of, you just jump out of it. I guess I could just put a ceiling on this, honestly. No. There we go. It's a bit awkward how you do this. Bunk on the ceiling. There's also no real reason to go up here, regardless. I'll take the ceiling out for now. So extend these walls. You. So I'll do the same meme here. How far in should the screen be zoomed in? I can change that. Like I can put this to 4. Then if we go to the middle room, for example, then like this is what we have at 4. Also, like we can certainly change the zoom. This is actually pretty funny. Is this the zoom that you were thinking of? Oh, also, maybe the camera should be stationary and not follow the player. Oh, actually, yeah. We might have the like on some levels you want the camera to be stationary, on some levels you want it to follow the player. Like this here, I think you only want the camera to move horizontally, and on the vertical levels it might be just like you want vertical movement instead of both. Sure, yeah, you can tell me the exact size. I'll also have to constrain the camera somehow. I guess I'll just put the camera into the levels themselves and then make them follow the player. But that'll be later. Fair enough. Yeah. With the camera specifics, it's like the game will still be playable if the camera works like this, right? It's not pretty, but it works, right? It's more important to have the different characters, the dialogue, and you know, like basically we just want the game to work, right? And then we can fix the camera. Priorities. I'm gonna try to make these rooms connect together while you're doing that. Guess it'll just be this. Don't really need a thingy here. Yeah, okay, this doesn't have to be a scene. Delete. Make a new script. Uh, E for now. E and Z. Let me see. 225, 125. Alright, let's actually change it then. And the screen. Window. 25, 25. And now we need to undo the zoom. Why does the top pixel do that? What? Why are you do this? Why are you do this? Zoom is 1 and 1. Huh? Pixels are just what as fuck. Why? 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 This doesn't change immediately. Okay, what is the default? Only some sprites. Okay. Oh, we have a fractional position. That's why. That's why. That's why. That's why. That's why. That is why. Holy fuck. I just realized this. Alright. Can we do pixel snap, please? No idea what this is. Anyway. Yes. Okay, now it looks good. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so these platforms have like an offset of half a pixel that fucked everything up. Okay, good. Good, good. Okay. Actually, I realized the door should be a scene after all. Yep. Here we go. I'm gonna have label. Just gonna say, let's see. Actually, I kind of want to put this on the player instead of the door. Yeah, I'll put it on the player. Fuck it, it's not a scene. I can't decide. Classic. Classic near moment. Not being able to decide the simplest fucking thing. Oh yeah. Anyway. Okay. On ready. What do we do? Select all body entered. So we need the layers. Go. Anyway. I think we do it like this. Do we make the player monitor this? I guess we just make the player monitor this. Anyway. Actually, I could just house the entire logic in the player instead. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I think I will do that. if we're in an area 2D. We need an area 2D of our own. I guess that's fair. Here we go. Okay, if input action just press interact, what do we do? What do we do? We say here. Nice. Okay, I guess everything that we interact with is gonna be an area. Question mark. We could make the doors bodies as well. Unless let us do that. I can hit my microphone. I'm sorry. So I'll do something like that. I'll get the closest body though. It's a pretty good interaction thingy. Ay. Oh fuck. I didn't commit these. Okay, let's just do it. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Okay, I'll just push it all. Hello, Dula. Hope you're doing good. I'm kind of just speeding through. Speeding through some shit. Yeah. Um, on interaction, and for doors, we want to have an export variable. And this is going to be which level we point to. I will steal some code from another project. Okay. First of all, I need to go through my documents folder and shit. So I will hide that for a moment. Let's see, documents. There. There. Only I had another screen. Oh, also, Emox, thank you for the follow. I completely ignored that. Right. Well, have a good time doing your cardio. I hope it goes well. Alright. I want this. These things. These are good. Or actually, yeah, if I don't do it like... Hold on, there's a mosquito. Alright, I think actually what I'll do, instead of stealing, I'll just do this. Let's just pick a node 2D to teleport to. Oh, we can't access the player? What do you mean? I guess I'll just pass in the player here. Literally the easiest way to do this. That's the teleporting code. Which also say how do we signal the teleport? Oh. Yes. Yes. Okay. Reset. Where do reset? It's interpolation. Let's go. That's good. That's good. Well. Because we will have everything in one scene, after all. Time to place the doors. I didn't make a class name for this. Door. I don't know what to call these doors, so there's gonna be door. Both are door. We're gonna get an error when we try to interact with this. We should. Why are we not getting an error? Let's first start hitting the actual button. Yep. We only ever trigger the first one. What the fuck? Damascus on 3. Just the door not change its collision layer? Is that the problem? Well, let's see. No, it's here. It's interactable. And if we have the player, you see the interact area is looking for interactables. It's monitoring as well. Why is it not working? What are we doing incorrectly here? Never collide with anything. Okay, I'm missing something very, very basic. I think. I don't know what it is. Shouldn't require a layer. We have a collision shape on it. What? Is it because these are static bodies? No way, right? Well, let's test it. What? Now I can't walk on them anymore? What do you mean? Oh, the layers changed. Okay, now for some reason they register. Why didn't they before? Hold on. Did I just have the wrong layers? What the fuck? What this? This is the same. Okay. I might have actually just had the wrong collision layers. No, but we changed them here. Oh. Maybe these are incorrect. Collision layer. Should be this. Layer is 4. So go here. Mask is 2. So we go here. That should work. That. Okay, sure. I'll just do the thing that makes it work. Wait, why do the layers not change? It's an animatable body. What? What? So fucking strange. Not to. Okay, this is some fuckery. I have no fucking clue anymore. I guess I just have to change them here. Sure. Sure. I don't know anything about coding. The thing that I was doing initially should have worked, but no, we can't do that. Can't have nice things. Oh, never mind. The fucking script is no longer here. What the fuck? Why? That's why the layer wasn't changing. Damn it. Okay, I click change type and it gets rid of the fucking script. I guess that makes sense, but god damn. But now it works. Okay, so static bodies just suck. At least for area detection. Anyway. Now we have doors. Oh, now we need the destination for these. And go to root. And none of these are gonna have the player in them. Delete and delete. I'm gonna put the player in here. Now we'll need to give a destination. Oh, never mind, that's the wrong one. Can I do this and have it not suck? That's the question. Okay. So I have a thing here, it teleports me. Great success. We can move from level to level. Gotta drink some water. We can move from level to level. And the question is, if I modify this level, will it completely fuck me over? It didn't. It didn't fuck me over. Very cool. Very cool. Okay, so that's a workable thing. I can indeed just do this. Very cool. Right. Fuck my throat. My throat is not cooperating. Can remove those print statements now. Go. Now, do I want to fucking rant about the UID system in Godot? Holy fuck, it's so annoying. Anyway. Ay, ay, ay. I gave up on the commit names, making them neat. Alright. Anyway. What do I want to do now? I guess I'll just make collisions for the other levels. Kind of thinking, should I actually just not even have these as separate scenes? I think I'll just do that. I'll just put everything into one scene. Fuck it. Okay. There's no reason to have these as separate scenes. There we go. Uh. Alright, let's get started. Stairs 1. Let's make some collision. Also, disclaimer, this is not necessarily like a good way of doing levels. This is just the easiest and fastest way to do this. So that's why I'm going with it. How big are you? You are 11 pixels tall. Very cool. He shall also be 11 pixels tall. Yeah, move here. There we go. I don't want to have that. Like about right. It's interesting. I guess this area should have like something that damages the player. At least this like looks like a hazard. I'm not sure if I'm gonna have like a state on this thing where it's like this is dangerous and then eventually you can like fix it. Or if it's just gonna be like this. Let's see. Okay. Fair enough. We'll place it on the middle of the room first. I'm gonna change the size. That's actually pretty good. And the floor. I just realized these don't need one-way collision. Can I select them both? Hello? Okay, I can. Very cool. Oh, okay. You needed a higher jump. This. Are we meant to be able to jump this high? Actually, can you just give me the jump height of the player? And like pixels. So I can just input the jump height. So I think that I've managed to like make all the platforms height consistent, but that actually looks kind of garbage. I need to change that. Probably want to stand lower on the platform. That would mean changing it here as well, if we want to keep it consistent. This would be like 1, 2, 3, 4 pixels. Do these use the same shape? They do. Fuck. Actually, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. I just need to move them. Let's make this unique. Make unique. Unique. Here we go. Okay. I'll look at the computer desks in a moment. I'll first fix these. Let's see if this is any good. Honestly, it kind of feels like we're too low on the platform now. It was good before. Yeah, time to undo that. Oh yeah, this is why having separate scenes would be fucking amazing. Anyway. Well, I just undid. Undo, my beloved. Alright. I mean, actually, can we just get these water coolers moved up a bit? Is that a possibility? Or do you think the player should stand lower on these platforms? Which way should we go? This is kind of looks strange. But I guess it can also just stay like that for a while. I have no idea what you're saying by saying actually, yeah. So let's see this height. This is it's 62 pixels. What is the jump height? 250. How does it fucking correlate to that? What does it do? Okay, I click that. That's 4 of something. I have no idea what this unit is. Don't have a problem. Well. Currently it's 250. Let's make it 100 and then observe how many pixels that is. Okay, so from here, we have a better. Okay, so we go to like the top of the water cooler, basically. Almost. From 1 pixel below to the top of the water cooler. Okay. 1 pixel below. It's like 26 or 25. Okay, this 100 is 25 pixels. Okay, I just fucked up the math, but it should be consistent at least. If I double this, then we should have. Oh, hold on. 100 is 25. How do I do this? Hold on, let me show you. This is stairs 1. Okay, so now this should be in pixels. Okay. I'm gonna say 65 for the jump height. And then we can barely make this jump. We can make this jump though, so I'll need to measure that. How high do we need to be able to jump here? It should be 65 as well. Okay, let's just make it 70. 70 pixel jump. Okay, so our jump is now 70 pixels. So when you make levels, you can just keep that in mind. What mouse am I using? This is a Xtertify M8 wireless. No. Let me see. And it is this color scheme. This one. I can say that the first unit I got, the scroll wheel was broken. like I would scroll down, and I would occasionally like scroll a tick up instead of just going the correct way. I did return it to like customer service, and they gave me a new one. But just be aware, if you buy it, you might get a defective unit with a bad scroll wheel. Alright. I'll put it in later. Slash also you can put it in. But we'll see, we'll see. And you know, if these water coolers are here in the final game, then it's like whatever. We don't really care. Let's see. Is this desk supposed to have collision? Oh, hello, Gicker. Okay. So it's supposed to have collision. Fair enough. Let's just put it there. Also, if you want to put in collision for stuff yourself, like I've made it so the levels just have one static body in them, and then I just put collision shapes in these. So here I can just put in a collision shape and make it a rectangle. I'm guessing we're gonna stand somewhere around here on it. And this is not gonna have one-way collision. One thing to look out for is if you duplicate a collision area thing, these things use the same shape resource. So if you resize one, you resize both. This might not be what you want. So if you duplicate the node, then you want to go here and click Make Unique. But you can also just make a new collision shape node, and you will never have to worry about that. Oh, hello, Rainy. I'm half alive because of reasons. I could be louder, but I don't want to disturb people who are trying to sleep. Let's see. My perfectionism wants to strike in. I'm like thinking we can technically collide with this desk from under, but doesn't really matter. Duplicate is Control D. I technically can do Control C and Control V as well. Oh, but it wants to like parent it weird. I don't know. But Control D just duplicates the node. It makes a sibling. These nuts. Damn. If you let me. Anyway. Actually, I can just copy paste this door. Let's just see. Hey. Let's just connect this door to somewhere else. Middle room. Let's go there. I can go into here, go in the middle room, and then from the middle room I can go into the weekend loop. Let's go. GG, we have doors. Okay, so we have collision, we have doors. I don't know if we have a name for this game, but it's basically a GMTK gem entry. I was thinking of going solo, and then I just didn't get any ideas that I could execute in time, you know? So I was like, let me just join a team. Let me just find a team that I can help be very clear when I communicate that I might not be able to commit and I'm just going to be helping slightly, you know? And I did say that up front. Then we started talking, and I think I gave the impression that I'm going to be doing a lot, just like accidentally. And then I'm like, fuck, I guess I'm going to be doing a lot. So here we are. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, Emo, I think you can also put in collisions if you want to. Oh, actually, fuck. The fact that I made these be all one level is biting me in the nuts now. Because if we want to collaborate, it's gonna be painful. These are gonna be separate scenes again. Yep, I realized. There's a good reason for doing that. Okay. Save branch as scene. Save branch as scene. Save branch as scene. There we go. I have all these. I assumed it breaks the level transitions. Yep, it does. That's fine. Because now we can work on separate levels and it will not break everything instantly. Go. I don't know how you get reminded of that. I'm curious how your brain makes that connection. Ooh. Okay. Okay, we can go into the levels, the other levels, and choose like destinations. Alright, let me just do this then. Go here, and we are gonna place a destination. Entrance, and go. Destination is, let's say top entrance. Fuck. Anyway, top entrance, and then let's make this be the bottom entrance. This, I'll just make it go into the middle room. Nice. That works. Let's see. I mean, making stuff depend on the character is not that difficult. But I mean, I think. What kind of variations are you thinking about? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking. It might be easier to just make separate levels, honestly. I just have the illusion of it being the same space. I think that would make sense. Oh! Yeah, Carriera? Oh, hold on. Let me try to repronounce your name a bit more correctly. Pardon me. Tia Kai. How do I do that? I'll just call you Fia. Welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Yes. As you can see from the video that I have going here, usually, hold on. Usually I work on my voxel parkour game, but now we're doing some GMTK shenanigans. Alright, I'll call you Kai then. Okay. Yeah. Usually I also sound a bit different, but people are trying to sleep, so I'm being a bit more quiet. Yes. And to everyone new, if you're interested in the voxel parkour game shenanigans, then join my Discord server. Smile. It's visible on screen, but it's nearpetty.com/stream/discord. But yeah, thank you for the raid once more. How did your stream go? And what were you up to? I'm assuming you also do software and game dev? Oh, fair enough. Ooh. Yeah. What's the game that you're working on like? Holy show shape. But I'm curious, are you making it in Godot or some other engine? I've noticed lately, whenever I like try to collaborate with people or anything like that, I just have this assumption that everyone uses Godot because I've been in Godot spaces too much. Oh. Nice. Rainy, that's not allowed. We allow people to use whatever tools they want to. Mm-hmm. Okay, okay. I'll have to stalk you after the stream. But, you know, there's quite a bit to be done. So, I'm not gonna distract myself currently. Let's see. Oh. So, a very, very mild Deltarune spoiler coming in 5 seconds, and then it's gonna go away in 10 seconds. So if you're completely like, I don't want to hear anything about Deltarune, then shut your ears for like 10 seconds until this clock says 15. Right? This water cooler just reminds me of Deltarune. That's it. Anyway, the spoilers are over. Oh, I didn't make the shape unique. Oh, yeah. Anyway. No, I know there's at least one person in the chat who doesn't want to hear anything about Deltarune. And they're trying to avoid spoilers. Damn. Moving that. Okay. We lock you. Where's the lock? Where's the lock? Okay, I can no longer move him. Very cool. Very cool, very cool. I wasn't even thinking about you, Eerie, but if it helped you, then I'm glad. Some narrow platforms. What do you mean? Oh, yeah, because I wasn't thinking about Eerie. So true. Yeah. I got double-digit viewers and then I forgot everything about life and dignity. That's just how it works. Damn, also, I forgot to mention the fucking most flexible thing about the voxel parkour game, which is that it uses no engine. God damn it, I didn't flex with it. Oh. Unlucky. This wall looks a bit incorrect. Yeah, it's supposed to be in the center of the thingy. There we go. That's more correct. Yep. There we go. Now I need to make this loop somehow. Intrusive thought to just fucking paste the thing again. Ay. Fair. It's for me the only things I've really touched are well, I mean, I don't know if you would count like Minecraft command blocks and data packs. I've done that. Some AutoHotkey, batch scripts, but those are like, you know, they don't really count, right? Like the only game engine stuff that I've touched is Godot, and now like no engine, right? And the no engine stuff really is just you just first of all have to just learn some graphics API. I'm doing web GPU, and that's like a hurdle, but it's not like anything special, right? Like you just do the boilerplate, you talk to the API, and you know, at least in web GPU or the library that I'm using, WGPU, the boilerplate is kind of there for a good reason. So you can fully kind of customize how the GPU will execute the graphic stuff. To do that, and now I started out with ray tracing because it was just really simple. But now I'm moving to rendering with triangles, and there's just like camera matrices and stuff like that. And, you know, it's just math. And you just gotta get through it. And, you know, it's what it is. And the trade-off is that you spend a lot more time implementing the basic stuff. But the upside is that you've spent a lot of time implementing the basic stuff. Right? And when you've spent the time implementing the basic stuff, then you have kind of full control over everything. And, you know, you can just do whatever you want and make everything perform better and stuff like that. At least that's how I see it. And for the parkour game and games that I have planned, I do want to have that full control, so I'm just sinking in the time. Definitely not for everybody. Yeah. And also one reason is I just like writing the code. That's like, it's a very good upside. Anyway, I need to make this loop automatically. So we are just gonna make an area 2D and have some code on it. I'm not gonna worry about making it reusable. We will just make it. I was thinking like, oh, do I make this a door and like have it trigger automatically? No, just fucking make it work, idiot. Put this here. Make this larger. And we also have a script. So when the player goes here, I don't have a class name on the player, so we'll do that now. Here we go. Right. I'm glad you like the vibes, and have a good meal. Whatever you are going to eat. I hope it tastes well. I also have to eat soon, so I'll have to take a break at some point. But yeah, thank you for stopping by and for the raid. I'll have to earn the favor at some point and raid you if the times work out. Anyway, do that. Actually, I'm gonna make this a script on the node itself. Alright, thank you. It's just in here. There we go. Oh. That it's just there's no context. Rainy. The context is that it's Rainy saying that. That's all the context. Also, that. God damn. The meme references are crazy. Anyway. This looks eerily similar to the door. Very eerily similar. Yeah, we need to change the collision layer. Shit. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to swear. But I'm not. Well, I said that I'm sorry. I guess I'm sorry. I don't need a layer. Need to be marketable. Oh, I'm on the wrong script. Okay. Only need the player, so it's gonna be. Ooh, there we go. Oh, maybe we do it via this. Oh. Oh, where's the player? Here's the player. Let's put the player here. Oh, we need to put the destination in there. It could make it so the offset is kept, but for now I won't do that. That's a for later thing. I feel like we fall a bit too fast. Yeah, let's cap the falling speed. That's supposed to do min F, I guess. $100 is a bit too slow. $200 is a bit too slow. What about 500? Too fast. I think this is acceptable, right? Still feel like it's a bit too fast. Oh, we can't make this jump. God damn it. This jump is not doable. You care about that? I need to implement coyote time, holy fuck. Oh, actually, it is doable. Holy, it's just barely doable. God damn. But it is still possible, just barely. Anyway, oh, we don't use the script, right? Yeah, we don't. Remove that shit. Let's go. Alright, now we will... Stuff. Yep. I gave up on the commit names. Yep, confirmed. I think that's fine. I could make doors, I can make these connect. Okay. Emo, are you comfortable with making doors and making them connect to the other levels? Like, how does that sound to you? Okay. The most confusing part is that when this is a separate scene, we have to go here and say editable children. And then, like, now you can go here, and if we had a door, you would be able to access the door and change the destination to something else. Well, I can show you. I'll make a door in art now, right? So, first you want to find the level, and we want to edit the scene for the level. Let's put a door here. And the door needs a collision thingy. Okay, so now we have a door. It's... Why do we not see anything? Oh, because the shape is empty. Oh yeah, you need a shape for the collision shape as well. Actually, if you don't have this, it's gonna complain here. It's gonna be like, oh, you don't have a thingy thing. Right, so you make a shape and you put the door where you want the door. Wow, amazing. It's actually, I want to move the body and not the... So this is a node, you can move this. Now the door will be here, the collision shape here. It doesn't really matter. You don't have to worry about it. I just care about it. Want to do it myself? Yeah, anyway. So you place the door, and that's all you have to do in the scene. Now we go to the, like, root thingy where we have everything. You find the same door that you placed. You can just click on it here. And if you can't click on it, then it's because you don't have editable children enabled. You have to do that. Then you can click on it, and then you want to select the door, not the collision shape. So we have the door selected, and then we give it a destination. And you just choose a node. You could also just drag the node from here into this. That's also possible. And you can also use, like, whatever node you just have, right? And that's it. Now the door exists, and it's usable. And we go here, and we press the interact key, and then we go to the destination. Wow. Amazing. Yeah. I would suggest that, like, usually when I work on projects, I make video clips for people. That kind of shows the process. I mean, I guess I kind of did that there. Because I'm streaming and you can clip it. But, yeah. I mean, if the clip is good, then the clip is good. But you can also try to, like, record a clip for yourself. Or, you know, write stuff down. I trust you. Good luck. Because I don't know how these levels are supposed to connect to each other. And that's like a very back and forth thing where it's like, oh, where should this door go? How do you do da? You know? It's just inefficient. So if you know how to connect these, then you can just connect these, right? And they can just go to the correct places. What do you mean 3 doors overall? I see a lot more. Perhaps I don't understand. Cutscenes are something that I will just make at some point. It's like, how many of them are there gonna be? And also, cutscenes go into the nice to have category for me, where it's like dialogue is absolutely essential. We cannot live without dialogue. Like, I will make that first, right? Cutscenes are just like a little flair on top, at least in my head. Join them, Rainy. Oh. Unlucky. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. Damn. Let's see. I'm thinking. Thinking. I guess I should make a dialogue thing real fast. Trying to think how I'm gonna do it. Mm-hmm. Alright. I like the dirtiest hack on my mind right now. Holy fuck. So usually if I want to do dialogue, then you would have a singleton for the dialogue, or then you would slap it on the player. But I'm thinking, what if this guy has dialogue, then we place a node, and that node has the dialogue layers and everything. Just separately. That would be so fucking awesome. It just handles itself completely. The ice want to do that so badly. Is there any downside to that? Not really. I don't think so. Because the alternative is having a UI singleton and then telling it, oh, load this dialogue, and then it would load the dialogue and whatever. Why do I even want to represent dialogue? I could have an export variable. Yeah. I think I'll try to make it a singleton. But let's see. Okay, I've been live for like almost 2 hours. What I'm thinking. Also, oh damn, I didn't notice the follows earlier. Daishi, if you're still here, thank you for following me 30 minutes ago. Anyway, what I'm thinking is that I will hop off the stream and go eat and continue working off stream. But before that, I will see if there's anything that I would like to report on the voxel parkour game front. Not really. Yeah, I didn't do anything. But there was this one video that I saw. Was it this one? Was it this one? Is it you? Is this the guy? Yes, this is the guy. This is I first watched this video while playing Peglin and kind of, you know, half listening, and I did that for a few videos. This seemed like the best one, and then I watched this again with thought like a few times, and I really like this video. If you're going into like if you're just doing something where you need the camera matrix, you know, this is a good video. At least I really like this video. Really nice. As it goes through the concepts, and yeah, really nice. So I'm in the process of, you know, trying to wrap my head around the camera matrix and then just get it to work and, you know, displace the triangles and whatever, yada yada yada. Yes, you can have a link. I will put it into the chat. Yeah, but I mean, Gecker, you gotta understand, I didn't write code, right? There's no new commits since 7 days. And this is the day that I usually work on this project, and there's still no new commits, right? Nothing. But it's fine. I guess this thing takes a bit more thinking. I know the GMTK is also here, and you know, school is starting soon. It's like it's fine for me to miss 1 week of working on this. I didn't miss the stream, right? It's all good. I can close that. But yeah, let's see if there's anyone in the raid. Let's see where I send you all. I'm gonna check that out on my own. After we're done doing the raid. Let's see. Do I even have Godot on my own tags? I don't. How did... Oh, Weird Luke. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how Kai even found me, honestly. They probably just scrolled through like this. I don't have any relevant tags for this current stream. It's awesome. Also, yes, if you're here and you like this like chill kind of stream stuff, then you can drop me a follow. You can also join the Discord. Let me also... Also, this is a bit more of a scuffed stream because I don't have a second screen. Let's see. Oh. Let's see, who is Seahorse? Alright, they seem chill. We go in there. Yeah, you can find my stream at nearpractic.com/stream. Always, it's even if I move Twitch, it's gonna be there. And you can find all the VODs archived at nearpractic.com/stream/archive. And you know, schedule, it's gonna change soon. And Discord. Join the Discord. Yeah, have a good time. I'll see you later. Bye bye.